Hey y'all, it's Miss B. I'm a 7th grade social studies teacher from Louisiana, and I teach in Louisiana, and I drive Lyft. I got 2 jobs, and I'm trying to survive. So people ask me all the time, how do I drive Lyft all night and teach all day? And honestly, I ask myself the same thing. So one of the things I want to tell y'all before I get started, I got notes written down, so I want to hit all of my talking points, and I want to make sure that I say everything that I need to say in order to get my point across, okay? So that's why I'm looking down. So my daily schedule, first off, I wake up at around 1:45 a.m. Monday through Friday, and I drive Lyft from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., okay? Then I'm off to school at about 6:15, 6:30. So I turn the app off at about 5:45, 6 o'clock. So that depending on what area I'm in, that way I make sure I get to work on time. And then I have morning meeting, which means all of the students and all of the teachers come together in one room in the cafeteria, and we have a daily talk from 7:10 to 7:20. Then after that, I teach classes. I have 5 classes, and I teach from 7:30 to 2:25. Then I have car duty from 2:25 to 2:45. And car duty is basically when the kids get picked up by their parents from school. And I also got to put my computers up and charge them and clean my classroom up and get ready for the next day. And I try to do that in about 5 minutes, but I have a student that'll put my computers up for me and put them on the charger, and then I just clean up everything else, okay? Then I go home, take a nap, lesson plan, eat, work, and then I work on my digital products because I want to open up a teacher pay teacher store and an Etsy store. It's coming soon. And so some of the extra hard moments that I have to deal with are when I'm truly exhausted emotionally and mentally while trying to lead a classroom at a Title I school. You know what I'm saying without saying it. And then grading papers, getting up with 4 hours of sleep. Y'all, it can be a lot. Like, it can be so much. It can be so much grading papers. Like, people do not understand, because when they do not put their all into it, but you're taking the time to grade it, that is so frustrating. And then some of my self-care tips for myself are, I'm still trying to figure that out, but one of the things I enjoy doing are taking naps. If you know me, you know I love a nap. You know me. Even my kids know this. I love taking naps. I love beauty masks from Dollar Tree and doing my nails professionally when I can't afford it, and I also do them at home. But you have to be careful because I did Gel X and I was allergic to it, and it broke my hands out like in a nasty rash, and I ended up having to go to the emergency room. Be careful of Gel X. Seriously, be careful of doing those at-home nail kits. I like watching movies and TV shows in my downtime. I have a podcast that I do with my friends about different fantasy shows that we watch with Black people in them. And then I'm learning I can't pour from an empty cup, even if I'm trying to fill 2 jobs. Like, I have to pour into myself. And pouring into myself is meaning that I have to do self-care tips. And self-care tips that I mentioned above are super important to me. I also love spending time with my family. Whenever I have like extended vacation time off with work, I'll drive back to Texas and go spend time with my family because it's rejuvenating. Or I'll go to New Orleans. Love New Orleans. It's the best time ever. Okay? And y'all are gonna start seeing me posting some of my adventures that I go on too. So here are some safety tips about night driving that I want y'all to take into account. I feel super safe because I have mace. I keep it with me at all times in the side compartment of my car so that it's easy to access. I know the streets to avoid. I have a camera in my car, like a dash cam at the very front that I got from Walmart. And I only take verified rides. Now, when someone orders a ride for another person, it can be a little scary, but I feel safe because I know my area and I share my location with my family. So I share my location through the Lyft app with like 3 people, my brother, my mom, and my dad. Okay? And always make sure you share your location. If you have a phone that allows you to just share your location in general, I would share my location so that people know where you're at all time, your loved ones, so that if anything ever happens to you, somebody knows where you're at. So in the next video, I'm going to tell you how this hustle has changed me and made me see my students in a whole new way. All right, bye for now.